In January 2019, I released a video called "Can Someone Tell Me What Hack This Is?" This video isn't even important or anything. I just trolled a hacker that somehow got creative mode on my world. But in the description of that video, I had a PO box where viewers could send me stuff. But that PO box has been closed for years. Then fast forward to today, I got to go collect some old posts from an old house that I used to live at. And they let me know that some of the items that were in my PO box had been sent to them and I needed to go pick it up. So I got inside my super luxury car and made my way to pick him up. I don't know what any of these lights mean. I think it means like my car's turbo or something. I didn't want to film the people that used to live in my house, but they gave me a bunch of random stuff that was given to them from my PO box. And inside that box, I had the cutest letters. Someone even adopted an owl and named it Doni Bobes. There were some letters from people giving me funny ideas. And then there was this random tin. The whole reason I'm doing this video. This tin is full of ideas that I have no idea how to make sense of. And I need your help figuring out what on earth is going on, genuinely. The first thing that was in the box was a letter, and the letter reads like this: "Hey Donnie, sorry if this sounds weird, but I really need your help. I've been playing Minecraft on my single player world for a few months now, and strange things keep happening. Like things appear in my world even when I'm not logged in. Sometimes it's small, like blocks moved or tunnels I've never dug before. Other times it's big buildings that just show up. A few times I've even found signs with random words on them, but they're gone the next time I load in. I thought it was a glitch, so I emailed Mojang about it, but they never replied. Other things started happening IRL, like my PC turned on by itself, my webcam too. Sometimes my Wi-Fi stops working when weird stuff happens on my game. My dad's been really serious about our internet lately and keeps saying don't touch the wires. He won't tell me why, just that it's work stuff. I know you've done a lot of videos about hackers, so I thought maybe you would know what to do. I'm sending a box with some stuff inside. It has a copy of my world, screenshots, and videos I took when weird stuff happened. You don't have to make a video on this, but please take a look if you can. Thanks, Parker." And then I thought to myself, there's no way I'm plugging in a USB that was sent to me 7 years ago. But surely if it had a virus, the virus at this point is like dead or something, right? Is that how viruses work? I don't know. I feel really bad for this kid because back then I was known for catching Minecraft hackers, not people who hack networks or people's home computers. So I thought it'd be cute to record his world just in case I noticed something weird was happening and I could even like email him back or something or send a letter. I don't know. I joined the world and everything was completely normal. So I didn't think anything of it until I put his world into a website where you can check loaded chunks, and I found one build 30,000 blocks away. So I TP'd there, and this is what I found. Okay, and this is the world. I haven't been on Minecraft 1.12.2 in forever. Oh my god, it's been years since I've been on this Minecraft version, okay? I haven't really explored this world. There's just a house here. We're currently like 300 blocks away from spawn. There's definitely more, okay? But look, this is where it's getting weird. There's a website called Unmined, and you can put your level.dat folder onto the website, and it will show you where chunks have been loaded in. And there's a chunk that's been loaded in 40,000 blocks from spawn. What has this guy been doing? 40,000 blocks away from his spawn. I'm gonna do game mode creative. I hope this lets me, please. Yeah, there we go. And then I'm gonna TP to the cord. If you guys want me to upload this world or anything, I'll upload it to a Google Drive folder. You guys can download it. But here we go, okay? Oh my god. What am I looking at? What is this supposed to be a face? Oh my god, it's a QR code. Wait. I need to get high enough to scan it. Hold on, wait. Guys, I had to blur the QR code because my IT friend suggested that I do it. He said that the link wasn't 100% safe, but you know, better to be safe than sorry, right? I don't want to send you all viruses. Okay, wait, let me get high enough to scan it. Hold on. Okay, don't scan it in case it's something illegal, by the way, guys. Please don't do it unless I might cut this out the video if it's weird. It works. It led to the FBI website. What on earth have I got myself into? At this point, I realized this is 100% a YouTube video, and anything that happens from this point onwards, I'm recording 100% off. So the next thing I did was go back to the box and check everything that was inside this tin. I need to know more. There were a couple of things inside the tin. There was the letter that I read earlier, the USB that I found the Minecraft world on, and finally, a random DVD that I had to order a DVD player from Amazon just to watch it. There's so much on this USB though. I'll show you what I found on there first. First things first, everything on this USB stick is an absolute mess. It's like he organized it with his eyes closed, but it's fine, okay? The first thing I found was these videos, and there's just a bunch of videos where weird stuff is happening in his world. I haven't gone through them all, but there's a few of them that I've got a lot of questions about because some of these don't seem real. I don't know what's happening here. I need answers from the comment section, please. Like in this one that's called video 5, right? you see him walk outside of his house, and then he opens his thing, and you can see, like, watch it carefully, okay? Torch path to the mine. He looks to the left for a second, looks to the right. It still says torch path mine. But I'm gonna keep pressing space, and then watch. Look at the sign. It says EZCNS ALES EXS, and then look at how fast this happens. There's no cut here. Look at that. There's zero cut happening here. Absolutely nothing. What just happened? And even in this one, okay, the one that's called Video 002, you just see him running into his house. He's getting chased by creepers. He's really low. He's been hit by loads of arrows. So that's our first time we see his Minecraft skin. So then he goes to bed. He wakes up the next morning, runs downstairs, turns his bones into bone meal. And then look. You see him. He's just farming his crops like normal. And then there's absolutely no cut in the video. You see him place all his crops back. He runs out of bone meal, so he plants all the seeds, turns the wheat into bread, and then he leaves his world just like that. And he even clicks save and quit to title. You can see he even says shutting down eternal server. And then he rejoins the exact world, and look at his crops. Why are there no more? What happened here? Why are they not tilled? Why is the ground not hoed? Then he has to re-hoe them. It's the exact same world. What just happened? What changed? Same hearts, same bread, same level. And then what's going on here? The next video I want to show you guys is video 001. Okay, it's just him. He's walking on his world, and you can see that he goes up to his house, and he's walking, and his house looks very nice and stuff. And this is the same house on the wall, by the way. So we need to find out the coordinates of this house, and I don't know how we're gonna find it. Then you go inside his house, and he has 3 dogs in there. The only reason I noticed these dogs' names is because these dogs have the weirdest names ever. First of all, there's a dog called Grant, Posed, and Long. Okay, that is not 3 normal names that you give to dogs. Okay, Grant, Posed, Long. It's like he googled random words, and remember them because we're gonna need them for later, right? This is where stuff gets freaky, because you see him sort of leave his house. He goes running. He goes past his like nether portal and stuff. He goes mining, grabs some coal and stuff. It's all the old textures of Minecraft. And then you see him mining for like 3 minutes, completely unedited. There's not a single cut in the video. He runs back into his house. It's nighttime. Okay, there's not been a single cut. And look at his dog's names. Okay, Paper, Mull, and Tips. His dogs have changed name, and there hasn't been a single cut on a single player world. And remember these names, okay? Because they're gonna be important for later. So the first 3 names were Grant, Posed, and Long. Okay, the first thing I did, I put these into like an anagram solver. I couldn't find anything that makes sense, unless he was going for Betaran no dons, whatever that means. I even tried Paper Mold Tips, and it said ultra simple. Unless he's trying to tell me something. I don't think so. So my next idea was to put it into ChatGPT, and I said, I found 3 words that are confusing me: Grant, Posed, and Long. What could they mean? And they said those 3 words, Grant, Posed, Long, don't form a normal phrase, but they do look exactly like a what 3 words location. And they said what 3 words is a system that assigns every 3 meter square on Earth to a unique 3-word combination. So what was the next thing I did? I tried it. So like wherever you are in the world. So let's say if I wanted to do one in London, right? If I put one in London, it would say faces trying net, and it changes. It changes for wherever you are. Like I could go 1 street across in London and sleep next drill, you know, remark vest. So then I wanted to search for, this is where it starts getting scary, guys. I searched for Grant. I searched for Grant Posed Long, and look where he takes me, into the middle of the Hudson River, okay, in New York, which is fine. This isn't normal. And then Paper Mold Tips. It's another place in New York. There's 2 places identical to each other in New York, okay? And look how close they are, okay? The Hudson River. Where's the Hudson River? Look, it's here. They're like in the same line. Why are they so close together? So here's location 1 and here's location 2. So if I right click on it and I say measure the distance between location 1 and distance to here, location 2, it shows this. It's exactly 2 kilometers. I don't know if I'm reading too much into this, but this is the exact point, okay? I might change it to when I got sent this. So it would have been like 2017, 2000, unless it's like something to do with the Lucky Strike bar that used to be there. I don't even know, okay? And then on this side is the Chinese embassy. So if it has anything to do with the Chinese embassy or anything to do with Lucky Strike bowling, I have no idea. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm going a bit crazy, okay? Maybe this is getting to my head. And now, if you go back to video 5 and then press play, around 7 seconds in, you see a random link pasted in chat, and he's not even the one that put that link in the chat. So it's sent by a console or something, and I'm gonna blur this so you can't see the link, because guys, I don't know what kind of virus is. If I'm sending out a virus and I'm letting like how many, like 4 million people click the virus, okay, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry, but as part of the experiment, I'll click the link for you. It leads you to a website that's just a white page, but if you go over the middle, you can see that there's just a line. You highlight it, the 25th 2018. I think this is written in American, otherwise it would be like, so I don't know what happened on the 25th of October 2018. I googled it, I couldn't find anything. There was something about Robert De Niro in New York, but I don't even, how could that be related? I don't know. There's stuff that happened every single day. So this website, and that random link that got pasted in chat, I don't know what to make of any of that. I have no conclusion. And then guys, in video 4, it all looks normal. It's just a guy, he's just in his house, you know. He goes past the sign that keeps changing for whatever reason. It looks completely normal now. And this is one of the shorter videos. This video is only like a minute long. But then look, okay, this is where I kind of think, yo, maybe this guy was cooking. Maybe this guy is onto something, because look, he's going around picking up the eggs. I don't know what he's farming. But then look, he gets scared by a shadow. And what is that? And then he just, I'm guessing he tabs out to make sure that he's recording this. And look, he presses escape to thingy to show that he's in a completely survival world, survival open to land, allow cheats. You can tell when he presses escape that the entire server stops moving. So there's no Minecraft server. It's just a basic Minecraft world, because everything's frozen. You see, like you can hear all the chickens clucking. He presses escape, and then everything in the background stops. That egg stops floating. Everything. You can see the egg isn't bouncing anymore. So I don't know why there's a random walking shadow on his survival. He goes straight to bed. I would too. All right, guys, I set up my DVD player, and there's 2 videos that are currently on this DVD. The first one is just some CCTV footage, and this is all it is. You see some, I can't tell what the IP address is in the top left. It's all grainy. I don't understand what's going on. There's it's like public bins. There's people walking. Like there's a lady pushing a pram in the camera on the left, and then like everything else is just like, it's a bit still. You'll see some guys towards the end of it. You can see like in that middle camera, you can see people closing their door, and like there's a bunch of guys, just 3-4 guys walking around. You can see them walking around to the car. Look, I don't know what this is. I'm genuinely so confused. Like, look, you see 3 people walking on the left, and they're going for like a stroll. I can't tell what country it is. It looks like it's all by water. None of this is making sense so far. And then randomly at this point, the video, you can see one person going for a run. The car takes off that was in the middle camera, and then just nothing. The video ends there. I wasn't going to include this in the video, but video 2 is the one that truly confuses me. It's just 15 seconds of a chair. It looks like a chair facing a chair, but it could also be a mirror. I don't think it's a mirror, because you'd see the fridge on the other side. It's 15 seconds of just a chair looking at a chair. It looks like an interrogation room. What have I got myself into? This is just, it's stressing me out. This is the only reason I'm making this video. Guys, by the way, look. Okay, it's been a couple hours since I recorded that last clip. Guys, I've just had it. Oh my God. Look at this. Okay, I've just clocked something absolutely crazy. In one of the videos, there's a clip of him. Look, all he does is go up, pick up a water bucket, and I promise you guys, this is the weirdest thing ever. He kills a random sheep. He just keeps running. It looks like some random person playing survival mode. And then you see his house, and he starts running up to his house, and look at this. Around 35 seconds in, so in a couple seconds you're about to see it, he's running up the stairs, and then look, he looks up for a second, and look in the top left, it's a single player world, and you can see someone's name tag, Guan Can. And then, okay, this is where it gets even more scary. Look at this. It's a website, Name MC. You can type in any Minecraft username, and it tells you the history of that name. Like, look, you can search up Doni Bobs. You can see, like, in 2015, I changed my name from Doni Bobs lowercase to Doni Bobs. The history of everyone's username is here. But look at this username. Okay, Guan Can. Guan K-A-N. Guan K-A-N. Search it. That name is available. Never has been used before. There's no history of the name Guan Can on Minecraft. How is there a name tag for someone who doesn't exist? I'm gonna be in a Netflix documentary at this rate, guys. Someone is putting me in a Netflix documentary. If you search up Guan Can, okay, and it says it's Chinese. Chinese simplified, Guan Can means to view. What does that mean? What's going on? Unless I'm using the wrong language. Does anyone know, please? Guancan. What does Guancan mean? He's got to tell us something because that name doesn't exist on Minecraft. Please, somebody in the comment section, tell me, please. And here's where it starts getting even more freaky, okay? Listen, guys. All right, I have found a discovery. This is where you spawn in the Minecraft world, okay? And by the way, I say I found the discovery, but my friend found it because he was helping me. Okay, just shut up. I'm taking credit for it now. But look, okay? So that's where you spawn. That's 0, 0, okay? But obviously, you can't spawn in water, so it spawns you over here. And this is how I found the first house. Remember from earlier in the video. And at first glance, I thought it was just a normal house, so I didn't really put anything by it. The chests will all look normal. But now is where things get freaky. Because look, I noticed. You see that cobblestone over there? It just leads out. And then I was thinking, what's underneath this house? And then there's just a lever. Look, there's just a lever with a redstone off. And when I tell you this goes on forever, guys, you will not believe how many blocks this goes on for. Okay, but you know what? Let me just entertain you guys and I'll turn it on for whatever reason. And, oh, so look, this is the house. It looks like this is where he kept his pet or something. It all looks pretty basic. House is completely normal from the outside. Then, okay, so instead of me running along this trail the whole time, look, okay, I'm going to go to spectator so I can fly a lot faster. And then, guys, when I tell you how long this goes on for, you will not believe me. Check the chords. Check the Y chords right now. Okay, 322 600, okay? So I'm just going to keep running and following the redstone trail. The world is lagging, by the way. Look, see? So if I reload chunks, you can see he's built it all through water. This will keep going and keep going. We're 1,000 blocks out right now. All right, we've just hit 2,500 blocks. We're still going, baby. This guy built all of this underwater too, so we're still going. If this was all done in survival, by the way, I don't know how you did it. There's no evidence of any creative mode being on the server. We're 4,000 blocks away from spawn. There's no mods on the world, nothing. It's completely vanilla world. I currently have it loaded in Forge, obviously, as you can see at the top of your screen. But that's not because I've added mods to the world. That's because I've added world edit and vanish mod, which is always by default on Forge 1.12.2. We're currently 6,000 blocks out. Do you know how long 6,000 blocks is? In regular building, this is mental. And then you just keep going. 7,000. You know how long 7,000 blocks is? That's like almost 7,000 blocks. And then look, this is where I think it starts coming to an end here. I don't see the redstone. No, never mind. I see it. Okay, I still see the redstone. I see a bunch of pigs and stuff. But look, here we go. We're coming towards the end. We're coming towards the end. And I think this is it. I don't know. I remember it being around 8,000 the first time I flew this distance. But I think we're done now. Never mind. Oh my God. Here it is. Okay. See? So look. And then... okay, that same trail, game mode, creative. I hate 1.12.2. Look, that same mode. Okay, look, that same trail. This is all the same trail. Comes all the way up here. Comes all the way up here. And it turns on a light. We're in a horror movie right now because all it does is turn on a light. I swear to you. And then if you go inside the house, you can see the light. How do I get inside, please? This is all it does. This is the sole purpose of that redstone. I don't know what's going on. I genuinely have no idea. And then look, if you come in here, there's chests and it says logs. There's chests and it says logs, all right? And all this is just logs from a Minecraft world. What is going on? But this gives us a big clue because you see that number that comes after player? This is player 80888, you know, whatever. That is his UUID, which is perfect. And if you copy this UUID into NameMC and then search it again, it gives you the IGN. And this is the right IGN because at the end of the letter, he signed it Parker at the end, okay? So his name is Parker or something, but this is his UUID, okay? This is his Minecraft account, right? Since 2015, he hasn't changed it. So Parker Plays, this is the main person behind all this. The chat logs aren't random. They're all different. Like, they're just like player left the game, saving world connection, remote info, and then he just your home bed was missing or obstructed. So I'm guessing he died in his world, timed out after logging on. Okay, so it's all random stuff. This doesn't do much for us, okay? It's just all like type/help for command. So I'm guessing it's just the stuff that the chat is all shown or whatever. But chat history. This is the one that we're most interested in. There's only one book in here and it has the entire chat history of the world, okay? And here, let me clear this stuff out here too. And then look, okay? It just says chat and it has the same name as before. It says, bro, I swear my world's bugged again. And it's a long conversation between them two. But I thought it'd be easier to put it into like ChatGPT and get it to speak it out in two different voices so we can easily understand what's going on. So ChatGPT, take it away.
Bro, I swear my world's bugged again. I loaded it up. And there's this random dirt house near spawn. I never built that.
Maybe you forgot? You play late sometimes, man. You could have built it half asleep.
Nah, I checked the logs. The world says it was modified yesterday. I didn't even open Minecraft yesterday.
Okay, that's actually kinda weird. You got mods or something running?
Nope, vanilla.
That's the most important part of the chat history. The rest is just them chatting around random stuff, okay? But I don't that shows us that the stuff that was going on, he's been talking about this for a while. He's been talking about this since 2019. Oh my god. All of this is from 2019. I don't know. Look, okay, I found another oh my god. Oh my god. I need to, it's literally 3:15 right now a.m. This is how late. I've never stayed up this late recording a video because I've never been more intrigued to carry on. But look, okay, it's just, it says 10:25:18. At first I thought this was an IP address, but where have we seen this number before? On the website where we highlighted it. What happened on the 25th of October? A month earlier is my birthday, but what happened on the 25th of October 2018? Unless this is an IP address. That's the only thing that it maybe could be. It's like someone's IP 1025.18, but that looks too short to be an IP address. Is there anything else? And there's just 3 signs. One of them is completely blank. I don't know what's going on here. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's actually blank. I don't know what. I've got so many questions. Oh, what's that? Oh my god, I thought this was the build and it's just the dirt from the side. Okay, I'm clearly losing it. It's definitely too late for me to carry on, okay? But one more thing, okay? Oh my god, I need to find out what's going on, please. I need to get this video out so you guys can help me. And guys, look, I just realized, okay? These books aren't full of logs. The last chest in here is all bit.ly links, okay? So I'm gonna make sure to blur this. I don't know what link this goes to, but I'll check it out on my second monitor. Guys, I just realized this is the exact same link that we saw in the video earlier. So it's fine. Guys, okay, there's only one different one. Every single one of these is the same link that we've seen before. This is the only different one. Again, I'm going to blur this in case it's a virus, but I'm going to check out the website now. Okay, guys, the website is not a virus, but it needs a username and password. Genuinely, I've never been this nervous recording a video. I don't know what the username and password is, though. Do I just, like, put stuff in? Donny Bobs. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Okay, nothing's working. I genuinely don't know what the username and password could be. I don't know. Okay, this doesn't really help us, but I don't know what to do here. After a while, I was stuck at an impasse. I had no idea what to do next until I sent it to one of my good IT friends and asked him if there's anything about the USB, if there's any viruses, mainly to protect myself, you know, my computer, but then also to tell me if there's anything that I'm missing. He said that there was one hidden file, and then he sent me the file, and then his text message said, "WTF are you getting yourself into?" I don't know what I'm getting myself into. But right now, if you click view and then show, and it says hidden items, every computer has this, but then you click it, and then there's just one hidden item, and look at the name of the photo, 102518. You open up the photo, it's some weird FBI redacted file. I'm in the system now. The FBI know about me. They're coming for me. All I want to do is Minecraft trolls, please. Just leave me out of this. But then there's just all this random stuff. Report made in New York and 3, and I googled it, and this is all public knowledge. So I don't know what the point of this is, and why is it a hidden file? Why is this kid sending Donny Bobes, a random YouTuber, with this? All it says is reports that several foreign nations, including everything, is just, I can't even read what it is. This is New York. That's the only reason that this confuses me, is because it says New York, which is the place that we found on the map, which is the location in between. Well, maybe I'm just making like ropes where there aren't, but then the location in between is the Chinese embassy, and then the Guancan is the Chinese name for view, which is, I don't know what anything of this means. Please, somebody. Okay, guys, listen, I can't shout too loud. It's 4 a.m. Listen, guys, all right, I've made a discovery. I went back onto the unmined.net website. I thought I was going to end the video there with the FBI stuff. I was like, Donny, you bit off a bit more than you could chew. So maybe we just cancel it here. But I need your help in the comment section. Otherwise, I'm just never going to sleep properly again. I need it. But, all right, I went back onto unmined.net, and it says that there's been a chunk that's loaded in around 10,000 blocks away from the spawn. So I'm going to TP to that now. But I thought I'd get your reaction live, because I think this might be the house from the original video that was on the thingy, which will give us so many clues. We'll find out what the dogs' names actually are, whether that name tag is there. I think we're going to find it. Okay, here we go. It's just redstone. There's so much redstone. What am I looking at? What does this build do? Okay, guys, I'm confused now. I don't know what this is. I think I'm going to end this video here. Help me in the comment section, please. Tell me what I've missed. Anything that I've missed, please. I don't understand. And if there's any redstone experts, please hit me up. I need help here. I don't even know what I'm looking. It's too late for this. I'm confused. Good night, guys.